Hello, I'm nikitamorell, a copywriter and marketing strategist for architects, and welcome to day 6 of 30 architecture website fixes in 30 days. Today we're going to be looking at why it's really important to have a recent professional headshot on your bio, team, or studio page. And heads up, today I'll be using lots of examples because I really want to show you the difference between good and not so good headshots and how it can make all the difference in attracting or repelling prospective clients. But before we start, let's be clear. When I say professional headshot, I mean a photo taken by a qualified photographer. So your mate taking a snap on his iPhone doesn't count, awkwardly cropping an old Facebook profile image doesn't count, and a selfie most definitely doesn't count. You can laugh, but I have seen a lot of it on architecture websites. Okay, let's get started. So this is an example I want to show you is Trias. Now I just wanted to say that I'm obsessed with their work. I think their whole aesthetic and branding and copywriting is on point. But as you scroll through their page, you've got About Us, then you've got some beautiful images, and then you come across their bios. But as you can see, there is no headshot in sight. Maybe they're camera shy, maybe they haven't gotten around to it yet, but the thing is they're not alone. I see so many architecture websites without headshots. And the reason why this is so important is because showing your face humanizes your practice. It's human nature. People want to see other people. It helps them connect and build a sense of trust. It also helps prospective clients who are interested in working with you put a face to a name. And it's a huge missed opportunity if you don't put a headshot on your website. Another mistake I see is this. We'll just hop onto Standard Architecture's website. This is their About page, and as you scroll down, you've got this big panoramic team shot, and then that's followed by all their bios. Now the problem with this is that they haven't included any individual bios, so when you look at this photo, you don't know who's who. And again, I just think, without being rude or too judgmental, this is not as professional as it could be. It's a bit casual. It looks like a tourist has just snapped it up. A lot of the team are wearing sunglasses so you can't see their face, and I don't blame them. It looks like they're looking into the sun. I feel sorry for the ones who are actually not wearing sunglasses. And whilst it is a nice photo, maybe for their studio fridge, I think it's just too casual for their website. You want your practice to be seen as professional, capable, and trustworthy as possible. And here's another example is Leeser. So you click in, go to their team, and then you see this. So I'm not sure what they were aiming for here. And maybe they can get away with it because, they're a well-known architecture firm, but still I just think this photo is very strange of their team. It looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. I actually find it quite scary. Anyways, I just wanted to show you that, but let's just remember a good headshot adds credibility and is a reflection of your architecture practice. So make sure you've got some really nice professional images in there. Now let's move on to some good examples. Well, here's a great one, is Maynard. I love what these guys do. And the first picture you see when you click on their About page is an in situ shot of what seems to be their office. It's bright, it's got lots of plants. But the best part of this photo is actually the people. You've got someone perched on a ledge here, someone on their phone, they're all looking up. It's a dynamic image. It draws you right in, and immediately you get a sense that this team is fun, they're progressive, they're dynamic, like it just looks like a cool place to work. And as you scroll down, this feeling of being progressive and dynamic and warm and friendly is carried on. As you can see in their individual shots, there's lots of greenery, people are smiling, they just look very approachable. And it gets even better because you scroll all the way down and you're met with a beautiful team shot of all of them. They just look like a friendly, nice bunch of people to work with. And it's great images like this that create trust and reflect the practice's brand. So body language, backdrops, outfits, it's all the tiny details that count. Now I just want to show you another example which highlights that professional also needs to be coupled with personality and warmth. So it's not enough just to have a professional headshot. I want to show you Mono. So this is Monoarc, that's the founder, and as you scroll down, you get their team shots. Now, to be honest, when I first arrived on the site, I actually wondered if I'd landed on the wrong site, and I'm sure a prospective client would do the same. They're obviously very professional pics, but it looks like it could be a fashion or modelling agency. Black skivvies against a black background. They just look very serious and demure. So whilst these are stunning photos, it may be best suited for their online dating profile or maybe a casting portfolio. Because, personally, I think the team come across as quite cold and distant. If you compare that to our last example of Austin Maynard, you can just see that there's a bit of a disconnect. No one's even smiling except for this one, Julia, yeah. And now just finish off with a bonus example, because I love what these guys do and I think it's just such a unique idea. It's different, and the best part is that it's memorable. So Rothelowman, go into their practice. Okay, so as you can see, beautiful website, nice shots. The best part is if you scroll on their faces, they come up and they do a bit of a sketch. And what this does is it just adds a bit of energy into an already static page, and you get an idea just by seeing them stand up and do something like this. You get the idea that this company and this architecture practice is hands-on, solution-driven, and yeah, it's just something different, so you remember it. So I want you to take a good look at your headshot today. Look at what you're wearing, look at your posture, look at your backdrop, and then ask yourself, does your photo and your headshot accurately reflect your practice's brand values and personality? And does it project you as a warm, approachable person? And if the answer is no, then perhaps it's time you consider getting another headshot taken. So I hope you found that interesting, and that's all for today. If you want some guidance on your bio headshot and you want to make sure it aligns with your overall brand strategy, then here's where to find me. And make sure you tune in tomorrow for day 7. Have a good day.